My goodness. Buddy, you know what today is, right?
Nope. I skipped something.
That's all right. You did fine. You just picked the controller there.
What's today, Jake?
It's Christmas morning.
It's Christmas morning.
It's Christmas morning, and we've opened all the presents. And we're here, we're playing Sonic Colors. And what a delight this game is on Christmas morning.
On Christmas morning, this most beloved of holidays.
God, beloved holidays. Alex, do you have a favorite gift you got this year?
And I'm going to turn down the volume and tell you all about it.
Please do.
It's gotta be. It simply must be the gift of Christmas Day.
God, and what a beautiful gift that is. My favorite gift
it is.
Yes. Jennifer got me that model rocket that you can fill up with soup and have your friends launch to your location, and it's just full of piping hot boiling soup.
That was so nice of her.
It was so nice of her. And they said there's only like a 75% chance of the parachute failing and just dousing you with boiling hot New England clam chowder while you're out on town.
But that's a sacrifice you've got to be willing to make in the effort of fun and friendship.
I want the soup rocket. I love this game.
It's cool.
I really like Sonic Colors.
I never played it for more than a couple minutes, personally.
Have you really not?
Nope.
I've beaten this game a couple of times.
That was cute.
I think a lot of people have called it like the spiritual successor to Sonic CD, and in a way, I think that's arguably true because it's built more
Do we
around.
Have it continue?
You should. I've probably played this on here before.
Should we continue? I guess
why
we
not?
are. We're pretty far in. Let's
just start a new one.
Yeah.
It's built more around exploration to some degree than it is just straight blasting through levels. I think the level design...
Navigator off?
Navigator off, we don't need them. I think the level design largely is of a higher quality than certainly Sonic Forces or Sonic Lost World. I think it's visually very striking, especially just for a Wii game. I mean, obviously you can see there's quite a bit of pixelation to this.
Oh shit, I fucked it up. Hell yeah.
But I think it controls very well. I think it's a lot of fun. This is the first full console game with the current voice cast, or at least largely the current voice cast. They changed Tails' voice actor a while after this. But this is the first time on a console outside of like Sonic Free Riders where you get to hear Roger Craig Smith as Sonic, and I think he's great. And also, look how cool that is.
Yeah, he's so cool. That's one thing I always loved about him.
I think this is one of the funnier Sonic games.
I agree with that.
Some pretty solid goofs in it. They use the same group of writers for the most part.
Right, I forgot you smashed the A button.
For all of these, but this one I think, man, it is pretty. This one I think is generally quite a bit funnier.
Yeah.
Like certainly like Forces or Lost World. Although Lost World has some parts that I thought were pretty solid goofs.
I don't think I've played enough of that to really.
I beat the 3DS version, which has all the cutscenes compressed into it.
Right.
Oh, and also the soundtrack to this game is...
Oh yeah, it's
cool. A fucking banger. There you go.
Well, I'm gonna miss the... That's okay.
It's very, very good.
Can't get any of those red rings.
You don't need them. No, just get that kind of fucking...
Look, that flip he does too, which is cool.
Yeah, I think Sonic Colors is a really special game.
Well, alright, I forgot you can do this.
You can do this. There's just a lot about it that I think, certainly from a plot standpoint, it's
hell yeah,
extremely goofy, and they just
Yep.
just enjoy being goofy, which I think is neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I like some of the more serious Sonic games. I like 1, 2, and Heroes for having pretty...
You want to play?
Sure. For pretty serious storylines.
I just put that there.
But, it's a nice change of pace from like Sonic 06.
Right.
Or, frankly, for that matter, Shadow the Hedgehog, which...
it's funny, but probably not on purpose.
Yeah, I don't think they meant for it to be that goofy. I also think this might be the best handling of the 2D and 3D transitions, or like side from behind the back transitions that they ever did.
Yeah.
With modern Sonic style gameplay.
Do you think that there is too much 2D in this game? Because
Yes.
I've heard that a lot before.
I would say probably, but
Yeah.
also it doesn't really bother me that much.
Mm-hmm.
The Wisp power-ups are hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that the boosting is based on Wisp powers.
I don't like that, and I don't know why it's still that way.
Yeah, I really wish they would stop that shit and just go back to ring boosting.
Ring boost is the best.
But, no, it's a lot of fun. Oh, shit. And another neat thing, Sonic has a double jump in this game, which is not something he has very often. And I have a strong appreciation for that.
Yeah.
It feels like the world exploration is a little bit more achievable. He feels pretty controllable in this game. Oh crap! I don't have any.
Anyway, in case it wasn't obvious, we're playing this on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And we're not using a GameCube controller because you can't, but we are using one of the weird, like, faux GameCube controllers they made, which don't really feel as nice.
I missed that
but
ring on the bench. Yeah, they work.
Yeah, but when all you've played with is the GameCube controller, it's kind of your best bet because it makes the most sense. The buttons are a little squishier than I would prefer.
Yes,
especially that big old A button.
Yeah, that A button's
Doesn't
quite
feel
squishy.
Good. Yeah.
And I mean, just it feels very thin compared to an actual GameCube controller. You could beat a man to death with a real GameCube controller.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the dialogue in this game is adorable. Mike Pollock's Robotnik in this game is great.
Yeah, he's extremely good. This place is epic, Sonic.
I really like Sonic and Tails as just kind of conversational friends. I mentioned this before during our Sonic Forces playthrough that happened before Christmas.
Yes.
That I'm not really wild about Tails being kind of played as sort of just a weird coward who can't handle himself.
Yeah, I don't really like Gadget Boy Tails very much.
Like in Sonic Adventure, he did all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Boy, this is pretty.
Yeah. I like playing Wii games on the Wii U.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I think it's neat. Flashback from Tails. Mike Pollock deserves like an Emmy. He's such a great bad guy.
Yeah, he's very good. I like him a lot. It kind of makes me wonder how Dean Bristow was the other one, right?
Yeah.
It kind of makes me wonder how he would have played a more silly Eggman, because
Eggman
had some like silly lines, but I don't think he was ever very silly.
He
Dean Bristow.
got downright scary. Do you remember in Sonic Adventure the boss fight with Tails at the very end of Tails' story, where he's just like speaking in this very low sort of growl register? He's just like, "You little fool." He's very scary.
Yeah, he is spooky.
You know, it's funny, the first Sonic Riders game, which is well into that 4Kids voice actors era where Mike Pollock came from, actually has voice clips of Dean Bristow in it.
Really?
So yeah, it's the only game where they both voice Eggman.
That's kind of weird.
You don't really notice it a whole lot, but if you pay attention... Oh, these two guys. Orbot and Cubot. How do you feel about them versus, like... I mean, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Anyway.
Christ. I mean, if you think about, like, different Sonic series in general, I mean, there's been a lot of...
I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
There was a Scratch and Grounder in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Sleet and Dingo in Sonic Underground.
Forgot about those guys.
Yeah, well, Sonic Underground is one of those things that we should talk about more often when there's not girls around.
Yeah, maybe we should do, like, a director's commentary.
I would
for Sonic Underground.
to pretend to be the guy who created Sonic Underground.
Now, this scene right here.
This scene right here is very, very important.
Cubot? Hell no.
No.
Alright, you'll have to bear with us while I type in Bogwater Boys.
It picks a completely random Sonic character name for you every time
this
you start
D-pad
your
feels
save
bad,
file.
too. You ever tried this D-pad?
No, I haven't.
Don't.
Let me get a grab.
Touch that thing.
That's not good.
I don't like it at all. I guess it's a little easier to use than the real GameCube one, but not in, like, a good way.
Oh, I love to drink juice.
Yes. Me too.
Pepe Lopez's juice is what this is called. Bogwater will fit, okay.
Should I do Bogwater B or...
Bogwater space B, yeah, I think you're probably right.
Where's the space? Oh, there. And then we'll do Bogwater B. All right, perfect.
Excellent.
Select a me or an icon. I could be my dad.
You could be your dad.
Let's
keep going. Oh, is that really all there is?
It's my mom
Just
and me from when I was young.
Okay. I think you should either be Robotnik or your mom.
Shoot. Let's be Robotnik. I don't want to put my mom in the spotlight like that.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Alright, what the hell am I looking at? Go. And this is the level I want to go to, up there. Okay, perfect.
I really like the structure of this game. I like the kind of Mario-style maps it has.
Yeah.
All these levels, also, by the way, you certainly won't be able to hear it in our... nice.
We're already... Okay, I didn't know he was moving like that already.
You won't be able to hear it in our playthrough, but you should look up on YouTube. Every single one of these different zones has a set of voiceovers for Robotnik.
Oh yeah, those are funny.
On the PA, just making like general announcements, and some of them are very funny. There we go.
What do I press?
A, maybe?
Oh, you just let go. Okay, okay. It looks like... By the way, it said R there. I don't know why it said R to activate Wisp Power. It is Z.
Yeah, I think it gets confused by this controller. But that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This has more buttons than a regular classic controller. Yeah. Alright, never mind.
I think the level of detail in this... The level of detail in pretty much all the modern Sonic games, I would say save Lost World, is very impressive. Lost World's really simplistic level art style that's kind of more mired, specifically, I think, in Sonic 2 versus, well, except for Windy Hill, which is clearly Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1.
Nope, didn't mean to do that.
And those guys that you just destroyed, those are the spinners, so those are from Sonic Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonic Lost World's art style is fine, I think. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But the level of detail, like in this, or Generations, or Forces, frankly. I hate to keep talking about Sonic Forces when it was such a disappointment, but the environments of Sonic Forces truly feel like that's where 98% of the game's budget went.
Yeah.
It feels like they got the environments all made. They're like, all right, let's make a kick-ass Sonic game. And they're like, all right, we got $40 left in a week and a half. Very nice.
Thank you.
You know, and the level of automation in this game, I think, is pretty consistent, so it's not frustrating the way it is in Forces. But, like, look how pretty this is. The waterfalls and hover traffic.
Ooh, gotta get them all.
Do you think there's people?
Ooh.
Nice save. Do you think there's people in those hover cars?
Oh, it must be, I guess. Or I guess they could just be Eggman robots driving around.
You gotta wonder.
Make it look like it's more full.
Yeah, which would make sense to me. I feel like Sonic and his friend are the only people here.
Right. Ooh.
You're doing really good.
I'm not, but thanks.
You're actually kicking ass. Oh, you know what? You can use the wisp power on that.
Oh, I do have it, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you should just go right into it if you hit it.
Cool.
It's just a little bit like the pipes from like Chemical Plant Zone or any other Death Egg Zone, any other Sonic level where there's pipes. Love getting in those pipes.
Mario does, so why wouldn't Sonic?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sonic is superior to Mario in every way.
Yeah, Sonic's pretty cool. We certainly like him on this channel.
I do like. There's multiple. There's multiple exits. Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Keep just clearing that throat a lot.
Yeah, I'm clearing my throat a lot, but that's only because of all the smoking I'm doing.
Ah, cool. I gotcha.
I keep getting cigarettes in my throat. Thank you.
You're welcome.